gotta call Saul. Need a will, call McGill. Oh, this guy. I told ya. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Affan, and today we're gonna watch some more Better Call Saul. We're in episode 6. Yeah, season 1, episode 6, called 5-0. Now look at that. If only they'd put Boyo and O at the end of the last episode's title, they all would have been, ending with an O. Anyways, before I jump into this episode, though, if you want to see the full-length reaction, that'll be available on my Patreon. It's like a watch-along, nothing cut out, no interruptions, nothing like that. These are just highlights on YouTube. All right. Also, these videos go up early on Patreon, and the full-length reactions, they go up really early then. So yeah, check it out. Thank you so much, patrons, for supporting me all this time, and thank you everyone on YouTube for supporting me as well, following along with me on this new journey. Breaking Bad was great, and some of you are telling me this is going to be even better, so I'm looking forward to it. Now then, a lot happened in the last episode, and so let's just quickly talk about it before we start the episode. So first, I'm going to start off with Chuck. Like I said previously, he's very interesting, particularly because of his condition, or we have now found out that it is psychological, and Jimmy is trying to make him understand that before he commits him. I think that's the reason why he's not doing it, because obviously he does want to help him, but he is trying to do it in a way that it is not involuntary. Do you know what I mean? It's so he's trying to convince him, and I say that because when they bring him back from the hospital, he talks to him about, it's about me. That's why you're like this, because of me. I did something. And I think he has a point there, because Chuck is holding on to his space blanket, and then he promises him that slipping Jimmy's gone. All of that is behind me. I've moved on. I'm clean. I did this stunt, get some publicity. I've gotten that now. I've gotten some clients. I'm doing well now. So that's it. I'm done. No more. And then the reply of Chuck I thought was pretty interesting, which was, we'll see, or let's see, or something along those lines, as in, okay, I believe you, but not fully, which made me think, okay, well, one, it definitely looks like it is Jimmy. If so, why? Has Jimmy done something in the past that caused this? Because we do know Jimmy was way worse than he is now in the past. We also get a flashback of him breaking him out, not breaking him out, but like freeing him from the prison. And in that scene, Jimmy again promises that he's going to be clean once he gets out, and so on and so forth. And we know he hasn't been so clean ever since. So it makes perfect sense for Chuck to go, we'll see, rather than just going, okay, I believe you, great. So he believes him, but he's not 100% trustworthy. Which, can you blame the guy? I can't. Jimmy is not a trustworthy guy. Saul, however, very trustworthy anyways. So I thought that was pretty interesting revelations in the last couple of episodes. Then we move on to the second character that I'm learning more about, and I'm growing to like even more the more I learn about her. Of course, I'm talking about Kim Wexler. Now, Kim, we start off with her very nicely. And slowly, it was revealed that there's more between her and Saul, or Jimbo, or whatever you want to call that guy. It is very clear now, to me at least, that Saul or Jim, I'm going to keep going back and forth, so, you know who he is. Trusts Kim quite a bit, and also Kim trusts him, but also Kim tries to protect him in a way as well. And I say that because of a couple of scenes. A few scenes in the previous episodes as well. But in the last episode in particular, in that hospital scene, Jimbo turns to Kim to ask her opinion on the matter of Chuck, right? When they're talking with the doctor. So he just turns, so he's talking to the doctor, and then he turns to Kim and he's like, what do you think? So that tells me that he obviously trusts her a lot. And then her looking after Jim. So when, I forgot his name, the HHM dude, Hamlin, I think, when he shows up, Kim in that situation is sort of trying to be on Jim's side. I mean, not exactly on Jimbo's side, but she's stuck in between these two guys, and she's trying to maneuver her way through, this, and she, I think, is doing a pretty decent job. I mean, even in that previous episode, the one with the billboard, the ad one, even in that one, when Hamlin takes her to the billboard, in that moment, Kim is trying to defend and Jimmy. She's trying to make light of the situation, and she's trying to make comments like he's just, and even later on when they come back to the salon, there she's trying to help him as well by giving him sound advice. Now he doesn't take it, but she is doing her best. And it's just seeing that whole dynamic there. Like I said, she's stuck between Dwayne Johnson and Jimmy's what? Get it? Because The Rock and hard play. Anyways, so she's stuck in a tough spot basically, and she's trying to maneuver her way. And I like her character quite a bit. There's a lot of complexity, not just to her, but pretty much all the characters that we have seen. We've not seen much from Nacho, nor anyone from the drug side. I thought that dude with the printed money with his face on it might be a drug dealer when he offered him $1 million in cash. I was like, no one has that other than the drug dealers, right? And the show being the show, I thought that might be it. But no, it wasn't it. That guy was just a loony. And that toilet, oh my God. Oh my. See, that toilet wouldn't have been that bad if it was just advertised as that thing that we think it is. And let's be honest, that's what it is. But the fact that he specifically wanted to advertise it to children, I was like, oh, come on now. That's where things went from shitty to disgusting. Because anyways, man, I hate myself. And now Saul is, so yeah, that was pretty interesting, you know. And I like how they're developing these characters slowly but surely. And then they leave us on Mike. And yeah, I'm excited to see what they have in store for us. That was quite a cliffhanger. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Yeah, let's see what Mike is cooking. Crystal meth, blue, or something else. Who knows? Mikey! All right, so we're going to learn more about Mike. That's always good. Got to see a little bit about him in the last one. There's a woman, but a stare off they had with each other in the cars.
I'm just parked across the street, so.
Okay, I was just gonna hit the...
Yeah, sure.
Wait, was this... That looked like that girl in the car. Is it that girl? One go to the women's.
Anybody here?
Oh, I'm like, why do you go to the women's one? That's why. Makes sense. Oh. Put his hand in his jacket. I'm like, what was that? My God, look at his skin. You get shot or stabbed or something? The bleeding has stopped, so that's good. I love the intros, man.
Pop's getting tired.
Okay, it is her. That's his daughter or something. Kaylee's mama.
Adjusting.
And Kaylee?
Yeah, she's settling in. She still asks about him.
Dada? I was gonna say, where's Dada?
But I'm not like I was. I'm back. I'm solid. I want to be here for you, for Kaylee, for my family.
That's good. I'm glad to hear you better.
I was gonna say, that's not his daughter. She called him Mike, but...
Mike, I gotta ask.
Yeah, see Mike again. Other than like Dad or something. But you Westerners, you're weird with your etiquette, so I don't know.
Different, I don't know. Moody, you know? He barely ate. He wasn't sleeping. He snapped at me.
Not everyone calls their dad or mom like dad or mom. I've seen a few people call them by names, which is like a no-no, like complete no-no where I come from.
For one hot second, I thought maybe he was catting around.
No, he wouldn't do that.
No, I know that. But you? He knew he could call you anytime he had a problem. You were thick as thieves, the two of you.
Replaying it over and over, thinking if I'd noticed this or changed that, maybe I could have done something. You don't think I haven't had those thoughts? I do.
Yeah, doesn't help. Only makes it worse. Yep.
You gotta quit beating yourself up like this. Maddie's gone. That's really all there is to it.
I guess that's that. It's getting on. I gotta...
She doesn't believe him?
Well, if you want me to drop by and keep an eye on her, I want to help.
No hug, nothing. Well, at least you gotta see you around. But this is the past? This is the current? No, this is still the past. The colors are a bit weird, like cool. There's a cool tint. Makes me think it's the past. Oh, he's still bleeding? Or like hurt?
Maybe go get yourself a sling.
You don't have one?
Sorry. Got a cone you can put around your neck. It's about I can get you some work.
I am not looking for that kind of work.
Ooh, take it easy.
Don't know why it has to be this way. Could have been friendly.
See, the colors are different now. So this is now, right? Current.
Expecting more cooperation from you on this. Cop to cop.
Lawyer.
What lawyer?
Better call Saul. Need a will, call McGill. Oh,
Airman shop. Who's got him and where?
he's got his will suit.
What?
You look like Matlock.
No, I look like a young Paul Newman dressed as Matlock.
I don't know who those guys are, but that's a good line. I'm gonna use it
Thanks for playing.
with different people, obviously.
So what happened? The mayor didn't give you enough stickers? You want to tell me what we're doing here?
Sticker troll.
I want you to take that coffee and spill it on him. Little accident, that's all.
And why, pray tell, would I do that?
Because I'm asking you to. It's the only reason.
So I'm here because you want me to assault a police officer.
Basically.
All you want is for me to aid and abet you ripping off the guy's notepad, because that's what you're doing here, right?
Yes.
We're prepared to indulge you.
He's gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Come on. It's our guy Saul.
Okay with you, right?
Come on. It's gonna happen.
Let Mr. Ehrmantraut's dancing eyes and bubbly bon vivant personality actually, believe it or not, somewhat taciturn. Shall I fan you gently so you don't go into shock? Start at the beginning, okay? We're talking Book of Genesis.
As you probably gathered, we, Detective Sanders and I, work for the Philadelphia Police Department.
This guy is too good, man.
Philadelphia, go Eagles.
Hey, go Eagles.
Matt, he too was with Philly PD. He was a rookie officer with about...
My friend's a huge fan. I think he doesn't even live in Philly. That's the weird part.
Matt went in with his partner, Officer Troy Hoffman.
Delaware.
and Sergeant Jack Fensky back in the...
Yeah.
Anyways, we kept beating the bushes, kept coming up dry, until 3 months ago. That's when Hoffman and Fensky both turned up dead in a vacant lot out in Nicetown. Well, it's our operating theory that Hoffman and Fensky were mixed up in something, some bad business. And maybe that got Matt killed.
Yeah, sorry, I gotta do my lawyer thing
Yep.
here.
Were they drinking with anyone?
It's a cop bar. They were drinking with everyone.
Yeah, but did you see him with anyone in particular?
I couldn't tell you. I was, you know how I was.
How you doing these? Thanks, Mike. In case you think of something, I've never been out west before.
Me neither.
Oh, hey.
Oh, he did it. Bro, that was so obvious. He took it. He took it. That was so obvious. He literally... So what is he going to do with the notepad?
Oh, for the love of... You gotta do that right here, right in front of me? What's so important in there that we had to pull that third-rate Marx Brothers routine?
You really want to know?
And risk getting a piece of an obstruction?
He wants to find out the info himself. Is that what this is about?
How did you know that I would spill that coffee? What the hell's that? What's... Okay, great. With the strong silence. Hooray for you. Your friends from Philly back there, they think you killed 2 cops.
Yeah, it sounded like that.
Yep.
And he did? Why else would he steal that? He was shot. He left. Okay, he's trying to find out what they know. I was right. He did kill him, yeah? They killed his son and then he... He killed them? So the son is his son. The daughter's not his daughter. Stacy, I mean.
I'd still love him.
Matt wasn't dirty.
Well, so be straight with me. Right now, this is it, Mike. What was that phone call? Before he died.
She didn't believe him.
Between me and my son.
Ooh.
My son wasn't dirty!
It's not every day you see Mike like that. I'm not sure how to feel about this. What he said, it's between me and my son. She also deserves to know what happened, you know what I mean? But it is between him and his son also, so. Damn. Pretty good. Too bad they don't have those things anymore. They have them down there. I'm sure there's a trick for that too.
Thank you, boy.
I was gonna say the cool tint is back, but then I thought it might be the light.
Always you.
He did kill them.
How about I give you a lift home?
I'm fine.
I can't let you drive. Get your cab?
I'm good.
They're gonna wait for him outside. Try to kill him.
Tarantulas they got. That's a big minus in my book.
Well, I will be on the lookout.
Take care, my friend.
You bastards. Drew Shark or whatever. Drew Shark. Drew that kid. Tarantulas. Now that's a callback or call forward I could have done without. That really pissed me off. Man, fuck Todd.
What are you doing out here? Come on, let us drive you. It's cold
Okay.
when my ex-wife's
Okay.
kid out here. Come on. Come on. Come on, Mike. Come on.
You planted a gun in there? He's gonna get that gun and shoot them. Earlier, he broke into the car. I thought it was still current time. I thought he was breaking into the cop's car because he was putting the notepad back.
You got him in that crack house, and you staged it. Made it look like a junkie with a gun.
It's true. They're all getting very nervous. It's true.
But it was you. And I know it was you.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
And I'm gonna prove it.
Okay. He's looking straight at me. Come on, don't do that. You're gonna do it here?
Get him out of the car.
This doesn't look like a presidential area. Oh, this guy. I told ya.
What?
Wait, so he's not drunk? He's playing. Oh, man.
Now you wait there 1 second. I'm gonna work this whole thing out, okay, Mikey? He couldn't live with it. Not dying the way he did. It's too much for the old man.
Shoot him with his own gun.
Gun. It's tragic, but anyone could see this coming. He's drinking himself to death.
His gun's empty.
Doing him a favor.
His gun's empty. Got him. Got him.
Done if I were you.
Told ya. Fucking called it. They normally have jackets. Shoot them on the face. Oh, there it is. They gotta go for the head or the throat or something. They have like the bulletproof vests, right? Put a silencer on that thing, man. Come on. You see how that voice, I feel like it went like 50 miles away. This fucking guy, he's walking away as if nothing happened. He got shot.
You took a taste, so did everyone else. That's how you knew you were safe. It's like killing Caesar. Everyone's guilty.
Yeah. Too brute.
Matt wasn't dirty. I was.
Oh, he's talking.
Everyone was in that precinct. That's how it worked.
Okay, good.
You turn in your buddy, you're screwing yourself. You go along.
You're at, you die.
And you went along.
I did.
Okay, but you said Matt didn't.
No.
That's why he's not here.
You know what a cop fears most? More than getting shot, more than anything. Prison. Getting locked up with everybody you put away.
Yeah.
But if you go to the IA, if you didn't look like you're going, you had a wife, a kid, responsibilities, take the money, do something good with it.
You killed him for nothing. So he wasn't gonna go, and they killed him anyways because they thought he was.
He wouldn't listen.
Oh no, he did.
My boy was stubborn.
I wonder
My boy was strong.
who he took after.
And that's what you heard that night. Me talking him down, him kicking and screaming until the fight went out of him. He put me up on a pedestal.
It's most kids too.
And I had to show him that I was down in the gutter with the rest of them.
Yeah.
Broke my boy. I broke my boy. He went to Hoffman, he took the money, but he hesitated. Even looking like you're doing the right thing to those two meant that he wasn't solid, that he couldn't be trusted. I got Maddie to take the money, and they killed him 2 days later.
They killed him for nothing.
Hoffman and Fensky. If they killed Maddie, who killed them? What happened?
I only called him Pop.
You know what happened. The question is, can you live with it?
Wow. Just wow. Ah, that's the end. Wow. What a cheery note they left us on. Oh wow. So that was quite an ending. Thank you for watching, and before I talk more about it, if you want to see the full-length reaction, that's available on my Patreon, and they go up early there as well. Thank you so much, patrons, YouTube members, subscribers, all of you, for supporting me all this time. Now then, man, that scene was really difficult. So Mike finally opened up about what happened to his son and what they talked about. I think that was between father and son finally got to be revealed to his daughter-in-law and his son's wife, Haley's mom. And it was very well done, man, that scene. It's Mike, you know, it's this guy who is never like, we've never really seen him like this, have we? So to see him like this, it was quite heavy, you know, it had a lot of weight. Not just that, but earlier as well, when he walks away and then the camera sort of goes into his back, and it's a flashback then after that. I thought it looked like a flashback, but I wasn't too sure. We already know this. He's a very smart guy, and so he knew what happened with his son. And I don't know. What would you do if you were in that situation? I don't know. I don't want to say he did the right thing, but it feels like he did the right thing. Do you know what I mean? But he played them well, though. He went into their car, put a gun there, pretended like he was getting drunk, and told him that he knows. And he already knows this about those guys, that even if they notice slight hesitation, like he said they did with Matthew, his son, they were gonna take action. So he just said the words. Now he could have been talking about anything, but them being as paranoid of people as they are, the most paranoid of people, some would say. And so they obviously, weren't gonna let that go. They didn't let what Matt did go, even though he took the money. They were definitely not gonna let this one go. So he pretends to get drunker and drunker. And then he's walking home, still pretending to be drunk. And just like I thought they followed him. Put him in the car. We're going to kill him, took him to a quiet place. Didn't really have to do anything, He just had to have a gun on him, Mike, because they did the rest of the work. They took him to a nice secluded spot. And he took him on, 2 of them. What a beast, though. Took 2 guys on, both with guns, and got shot. He just turns around, walks away. All right, cool. Let's go. And now that I think about it, just goes straight to the train station while he's still bleeding. I thought the bleeding had stopped. It looked like it had stopped, but it was still open, the wound. So he still had the bullet in him this whole time. And he took the train all the way to whatever, Albuquerque, I guess. It was just it was mostly Mike, and that was great. You know, we had Mike, we got more of Mike, we got some of his story, and we didn't just get his story, we got a very important part of his story. And it was difficult, man, to see him have those kinds of emotions. We have seen him angry, but we've never seen him explode, and even that we have seen very little of. And then to see that, but then to see him so sad and to talk the way he talked. I broke him. My boy was not dirty. I was. That's just not things that you hear from someone like Mike. And when you do, because we did, yeah, it wasn't fun. That was easily one of the best scenes, the whole thing with Mike when he's talking about his son to Stacy. One of the best out of the whole, you know, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, but we're just getting started. It's definitely the best in Better Call Saul, hands down, at the top. But it's pretty up there in Breaking Bad as well. That was impactful, man. That was good. Yeah, that actor's amazing. They have the kind of range. Dead, you know, he's stone cold. That's who he is. That's the Mike we know. Even in his death, you know what he says? I mean, you do, because you've seen the show. He says, "Shut the fuck up and let me die in peace." That guy. And it just made me think, thinking back to that scene. His son basically died for nothing, and so did Mike. If you think back to that scene, Walt, what does he say after he shoots him? I just realized I could have taken the names from Lydia. Alrighty then. Yeah, that was a good episode, man. Definitely the best so far in this show. All right. I'm going to wrap this up. I feel really sad. That was tough to watch. Thank you for watching. Like I said, if you want to see the full-length reaction, that's available on my Patreon. Link in the description to my Patreon, and the videos go up early there as well. And thank you for supporting me, all of you, man. Patrons, YouTube members, subscribers, all of you. Really, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, have a nice